friends, welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying this week of frequent uploads because I started my training for my job this week, so I wanted to get everything done before I go. And this is pre-shower makeup, okay? I just tried a random cream blush duo that I had with the powder, and this is what happened. So today's video is gonna be pretty fun. I am gonna be attempting to finish some products this year. These are products that I use frequently throughout the year that I think I have a chance of finishing up and then being in my end of the year empties video for 2024. So I have a big basket full of products. I have some products that just didn't fit in here that are sitting here. So yeah, I want to go through this basket with you guys and talk about what I think I could potentially finish up this year. So let's get right on into it. Laid out kind of in sections. I would like to start with eyes, I think. So I'm going to start with brows. That's typically what I do first in my routine, and I think I have about 4 products here that I think I can finish. Again, these are not products that I am like certain, like yes, I'm going to finish up all these in a year, because that's probably a lie. And that's something I'm not going to do to you guys. It is my hope that I will finish these within the year, okay? You may come back and find that about 80% of these are in the bin at the end of the year. You may come back and find only 25% of them are at the bin at the end of the year. I don't know, but it is my hope that I finish these products by this year. So let's jump in. The first product I have here is from Ioni. It is their clear brow gel. I'm not the biggest fan of this. However, it is a very, very good close dupe to the ABH clear brow gel that everybody raves about. I used to love that one. However, it just kind of made my brows feel crunchy and just like they were cemented down. And some people like that. This does that. It really does. It's almost gone. I don't know if you could tell, but there's literally, I mean, there's like barely any left in here. It's practically all gone anyway. I'd say I have maybe one more use out of it. Maybe. My goal is to, next time I use it, just take this little stopper out just so whatever products left in here I can actually use, because now the spoolie is not wanting to pick up much. So that is my goal, to take these stopper out and to use the rest of it up. And then I also have another brow glue that I'm working on finishing. This one is my NYX brow glue. Again, as you could tell, there's really like barely any left in here, and this one is one that I do have a backup of. My mom got me another one for Christmas. This is my favorite brow gel. I will not be repurchasing that one when I run out of it. That's another thing I plan to tell you guys if I can remember with everything. Like, will I repurchase it or will I move on to something else? Again, I'm recovering from being sick. If you watched my last video, you know. Bear with me. I'm probably going to have to drink a lot of water, and I'm probably going to have to take a lot of breaks in filming. My next product is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I love this. I have the shade Black. It's Espresso. It's the black one. I use this almost every time I do my brows, so I am certain that by the end of the year I can use this up. I will repurchase in Espresso, the black shade, and I will repurchase in a medium brown shade as well from when I'm wearing like a blonde or a brown wig, because I love this stuff. It's perfect for drawing on those hair-like strokes, and I really enjoy it, so I definitely will be repurchasing that. I believe this is the last brow product. This one is probably going to be a bit of a stretch, and I don't know if I can actually do it, but it is my Patrick Ta Tinted Shaping Wax, and I use this almost every time I do my brows because I love it. I didn't think I would, but I do. Don't know if you could tell. I'm going to kind of do it like this, but do you see there's like a big dip in it right here? I just scratched it. But yeah, there's a huge dip in it. I think that I can actually hit pan on this and use a significant amount of it, because when I like run, it's dry now. I used it earlier today, but it is dry. When I run my finger across it, there is a huge dip in the product itself, so I think I can use most of this up this year, if not finish it. It will be very close to being done by the end of the year. Stuff I usually do is eye primer, so I do have one. Yeah, I think just one that I plan on finishing this year. It is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I will be repurchasing this. I love this. I would love to tell you guys I would repurchase that Patrick Ta Brow Shaping Wax, but it was a free gift with the purchase, and I don't know how much it retails for. I'd probably try to find like a cheaper dupe before I do that. While I absolutely love it, it is like my favorite thing to shape my brows with. I don't love it to pay like $25 or more for. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how much it retails for. It's a free gift for my purchase, like I said, but I don't think I'll be repurchasing that one. I'll just try to find a dupe for it when I run out of it. But this is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It is an eye primer. As you can see, I have hit pan recently. There's a huge dip in it, obviously. I'm kind of like scraping the edges when I go in. So I love this. The good thing about this is, because this is a kind of pricey product, it's MAC, I don't have to use a lot of it. A little bit of it goes a really long way, and I love this stuff. But when I run out of it, yeah, I'm going to be repurchasing it because it is just that good. If you know, you know. I believe like the OG beauty YouTubers and gurus were using this back in like 2016. I know that's what NikkieTutorials always used to prime her eyes, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be popular, she's gonna be around, and I'm still gonna love it. The next step I would normally do is my primer after eyeshadow, and I don't have any. I just looked over eyeshadows, like liquid eyeshadows, creams, and my powders. I just don't think there's anything I'm gonna finish up this year. So we'll move on to primers, and I have 3. I know you're gonna see primers, mascaras, moisturizers, concealers, setting sprays, and bronzers, liquid bronzers. Y'all are probably gonna be like, girl, you think you could finish all this in a year? I know it's a stretch, but my first one's from Wet n Wild. This is the My Cherry Amore Primer Serum. I have about 6 of these primer serums. They are just the best. I've been using them since I started doing my makeup. This is one of the products that have stayed consistent for me because I just love them so much. I finished so many of them in my makeup, life. So I definitely think with this one having barely any left, she probably has about 3 or 4 uses out of her, and I'm super excited to say that I'm about to finish her. She's gonna be gone and I can move on to another one. They're so good. Glowy, moisturizing, a little taggy but not too crazy. I love them. And these guys, I actually have kind of figured out a way that I like to use them, and I hated these for so long just because I didn't understand, I feel like, but I do now. So I found a way that I can make them work. As you can see, I have been using them a bit more. I would like to finish both of these this year, if not just maybe one, but I have been using them a good bit, so I feel like I can finish these if I really work on it, if I really try. The way I apply them, I apply like a bare minimal amount because the more I apply, the more gross it makes my face feel, and the more I can't stand it. So I'll apply a little bit, very minimal, warm it up in my palm, and just kind of press it on. And when I do that, I find it works 10 times better than just smearing this stuff on my face. I've thought about decluttering these so many times, but I've held on to them over the few years that I've had them just because everybody raved about them and I wanted them for reference, if anything. And I'm so glad I've held on to them to figure out how to use them properly because they are really nice for making your makeup last all day. I really do like them for that. The next thing I would typically do in my routine is I would move on to, well, I skipped moisturizers. Why would I do that? Okay, we'll just do moisturizers. I have 3. And this one is my summertime one, like my summertime morning one that I would use. This is my Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Weightless Face Sunscreen Lotion. Yeah, I've used most of it up. I use this during the summertime especially because it wears really beautifully under your makeup. It doesn't make my makeup break up or anything like that. I will definitely be repurchasing this. Did I even tell you guys if I would repurchase the primers? The My Cherry Amore one isn't available anymore from Wet n Wild. Neither are the Mint Melt from e.l.f. or the Jelly Pop. I don't think so. I know they bring back Jelly Pop every once in a while. I won't repurchase any. I will always repurchase the Wet n Wild primer serums. I just can't repurchase that specific one because they don't have it. And I have like 5 to 6 backups, so I don't need to repurchase right now. But if I ever run out, yes, I will. And if they ever bring e.l.f. Jelly Pop back, I'll probably just buy a mini of it if they do that. But yes, I will repurchase this 1000% when I run out of it because it is so good for summertime. It is my go-to. I love her. I also have my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. This is almost halfway through. And the reason I want to finish her is because she's getting a little up there in age. I've had her for, gosh, I don't know, maybe coming on 2 years, and I just want to finish her. I actually lost her at one point. I went on vacation and then I lost her somewhere in my room. Just found her when I was cleaning out my room recently. So I have her again. I love her again. I just love her. She's really nice. A very lightweight, thin consistency moisturizer. perfect for me, and I'm hoping I can finish her out because, again, I'm sure her shelf life is almost, if not already up, but she still works fine for me. This is my lightweight daily moisturizer from Good Molecules. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of this. This is fantastic. I'm on their PR list. However, I did purchase this one with my own money, and it is seriously my daily moisturizer. I love this so much. I have sensitive skin, and this just helps me so much. I can mix like a hydrating oil into it or a gradual sunscreen into it. Our dryer's going ham. Our dog's going crazy, so sorry. But this is my favorite moisturizer that I've tried out of all of them, I'd say. Just for my skin type and my preference, I think this is perfect. And I would love to finish this up this year to be able to repurchase another one and even a backup, because my fear when I find something that I love this much is that it'll be discontinued or replaced with like a reformulated one, and I don't want that because this is perfection for my skin. I'm just gonna go out of order just so I can go by the line that I have. So we'll do mascara and my lash glue now. This is the only lash glue I'm using at the moment. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. I was using the Green Duo and I liked it. I just feel like it was kind of making my lash line break out, and mine wasn't old or anything. Like, I repurchase new ones often. You know, I run out of them often. So I know that I'm going to be able to use this up pretty quickly. I do like the Kiss. I'm still kind of getting used to it because in my opinion, Duo was always a little bit of a thicker consistency and a little bit less messy than this in my opinion. It's a bit of a learning curve because I haven't used this since I started doing makeup, but I definitely enjoy it. I like the longevity that it gives my lashes when I wear it. And then I have 1 lash primer and 4 mascaras. I know it's a lot. It's a bit overwhelming, okay? But I'm hoping I can finish all these this year. I don't think it'll be a problem. Mascara is something that I will use daily in my makeup routine. It's not something that I skip, so I think that this will actually be kind of easy. This is my L'Oreal Voluminous lash primer. This says lash base, but it's a lash primer. I use this pretty much every time I do my makeup. Some days I do forget it, but I would love to be able to finish this and repurchase a different one. I love this so much. I know it's getting up there in age, and therefore I would love to be able to finish that. And my 4 mascaras are, these are all pretty old. They're not like over the expiration date, I don't think. Maybe one is because it was limited edition, but the rest of these I definitely don't think they're over the date they're supposed to be. I would just really like to get them out to be able to work on the products that I love in my mascara drawer. This is a miniature Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. It was in a gift set, not 2023 Christmas, but 2022 Christmas. So yeah, she's getting a bit up there, but as you can see, she's still perfect. Like, the formula is perfectly fine. I just know it's a mini, and I tend to use up mascaras pretty quickly. So as you can see, she's kind of dirty around the edges. I use her quite a bit. I love Better Than Sex for my bottom lash line. I find that it does very well there. And honestly, this has been a go-to mascara of mine since they've launched it. I really enjoy their formula. Another one I would like to finish is my ColourPop BFF Hocus Pocus 2 mascara. I will definitely keep this after it runs out just because of the packaging alone. I love bats, if you can't tell. I didn't really love the formula of this mascara though. Since I got it, I was brand new when I got it when it first launched. It was very dry. I don't know if that's typical for their BFF colored mascaras, but this one was very dry, very thick, and I don't know, I just find it hard to use. If I like tap on my hand, some does come off, but again, I find it kind of hard to use. Even with my lash primer, it's just not the best in my opinion. So I would like to get this out of my mascara collection and just keep her in like a makeup history box, or put her with my makeup keepsakes, because I really love the packaging and I love Hocus Pocus. So yes, I would love to move her out of my collection this year because the formula, in my opinion, is just very, very hard to work with. Another one that I know is getting up there in age is the They're Real Magnet Mascara from Benefit. I love this mascara. I think it's adorable. Doop. The little magnet is so cute. However, again, this is one that I got when they first launched. The formula is still very much like it should be in here. It's not getting clumpy or dry. However, I just have newer mascaras that I would love to be able to work on consistently. So I would love to be able to work her out of my rotation and use her up this year. And my Lash Princess from Essence. I always repurchase these. I think she's actually a newer one because I just finished one up, I believe. But yeah, I would love to be able to finish this one up. I love Lash Princess. I have a hoard of these that are like brand new that I keep for when I run out, because I never want to run out of these. They're my favorite. Anytime that I, see them in like a bundle, I buy them just so I can, stash them away somewhere for when I run out, because it's one of my favorite formulas. I always run out of these. I have no doubt I can do it. It's perfect. Top lash line, bottom lash line, anything you want, girl, she's got you. She's the most affordable, best formulation ever. Face products. I do have 2 foundations that I would like to try to use up. Again, I doubt these will happen, maybe one more so than the other, but the first one is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Skin Tint, Blurring Skin Tint. This one's in the shade 9, and even though it's the shade 9, it's like my perfect match. I went through trying to find my shade so many times in this little tint. I would tan, I would lose my tan, I would tan, I would lose my tan. So I would keep going back and having to exchange these to find my perfect shade, because it was like summer to fall when I was using this so much, because it just does a great job of blurring and mattifying my skin. I love this stuff so much. So I finally settled on shade 9, because while it is my perfect skin tone now, even when I tan, I feel like I can still use it because it's not very full coverage. So I love this. I use it all the time. I do feel like if I consistently use it, especially with summertime coming up and spring even, I can use this up. And I don't know, would I repurchase? I probably would. I probably would repurchase. I love the shade range. Every time my skin tone would change, it was very easy to find a shade I could just exchange it for. Yeah, I definitely think I would repurchase. It is a bit pricey, but in my eyes, that one is worth it. The mascaras, I probably wouldn't repurchase a Better Than Sex. I keep forgetting to tell y'all. I would repurchase the Kiss Lash Glue. Love that. I would repurchase the Lash Primer. Love that. I'm always going to repurchase the Essence Lash Princess. I would not repurchase another ColourPop BFF colored mascara or the Too Faced Better Than Sex. The only reason I have the Better Than Sex is because it was in like an eyeshadow gift set. I do like it, but I would never just go out and purchase it unless it was on sale or part of a gift set. It's just very pricey in my opinion. And did I have another one? The Benefit Magnet They're Real, I wouldn't repurchase. It's not my favorite. It's just okay, and it's very pricey again. This one's the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is shade 7. Okay, this is shade 7 in Charlotte Tilbury. This is shade 9 in Fenty Ease Drop. Crazy, right? But when I tan during the summer, I can make this work. This was one that I got online, and again, it was kind of hard to find my color, but this is what she looks like. Yeah, I know. But if I use concealer or I lighten her up with like a lighter foundation, it's actually, when I tan, it's not that bad. But right now, yeah, she's a little crazy. Yeah, no. But again, I can lighten her up. I can make it work during the summertime, and I think that I've used a good bit of this. I think I can use her up, y'all. I think if I really work on it this summer, I can use her up when I'm not at the pool, for a little bit of work makeup. I have 3 concealers I would like to try to use up this year. I know I can blow through a ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. I've done through 2. 2, okay? I love this stuff. This is my most reach for concealer, period. Doesn't matter if it's a high end, a low end, I use this all the time. I do go through like the shades, like I think this one is light 40N. My other was like light 60 or something, or light 80 something, or medium. I don't know. It was definitely like a higher number than this. I just picked this one because at the time it matched my skin better than the other one I used prior, so I love these. I use these all the time. I love mixing them with other concealers. This is just the prettiest finished concealer I've found for my skin type, and I know she'll be gone by the end of the year, and I will repurchase forever. I probably won't repurchase this Charlotte Tilbury foundation just because it's very pricey. I do have a professional discount code with them though, because I'm a esthetician and a professional makeup artist. I do get a discount at Charlotte Tilbury's website. I just probably won't repurchase that one again. The Kosas Revealer Concealer is very nice. I don't know if you can tell, but I have used quite a bit of it up. I do use it often. It's very pretty, very hydrating. I like it. Would I repurchase? No, just because if you would see my concealer drawer, it's kind of outrageous, but I do like it, and I'm so glad that I got to try it, because that's one that everybody was raving about, and I felt left out. I felt left out of the fun. But I'm so happy I got to try it. I do like it. I do enjoy it. Just because I enjoy a product doesn't mean that I have to repurchase it. Do you know what I mean? Just because I have other things in my collection that I enjoy as well, and I want to give them a fair chance. Unless it's like a standout, like, oh my god, it's the best ever, I probably, you know, like, won't want to bring it back into my collection, because I try a lot. I do TikTok stuff, I do stuff for you guys, I try a lot of stuff. This is in my Tom Ford Silk Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. Okay, I love this stuff. My mom got sent it for free, and she didn't really enjoy it, so she gave it to me. Compared to how much was in here when it was new, I've used a lot, okay? I love this to carve my brows. I love this to do my concealer. This is so beautiful. I love it. I do think if I'm consistent with it, I can use it by the end of the year, if not get really, really dang close to it, okay? I would not repurchase this just because it's Tom Ford. I don't know how much it retails for. Again, they sent it to my mom for free. I don't want to know how much it retails for. Because I know it's expensive. But I do love it, and I would love to get it out of my rotation so I can just get some new stuff, well, not new stuff, but new concealers that I have in my collection into my everyday rotation. Okay. Powder products that I have as far as like complexion go are my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade medium. Girl, she's almost gone, and we have a backup ready. Okay, I will forever repurchase this. This is so good. I used to be in love with the e.l.f. pressed oil control powder. I think there was only like one shade of it, but when I was in high school and cheerleading, that stuff kept me matte all day. It was a full coverage powder. I've not found anything close to it until this came along. I love this stuff, okay? Beautiful. So inexpensive. I mean, of course it wasn't as affordable as like e.l.f. was back in the day, but she's not bad. You know, it's not gonna hurt your pocket. It's not going to. The last powder like product that I have as far as again complexion goes is the Essence 16-Hour Cover Wear Foundation Powder. I love this, if you can't tell. Mine's in the shade Natural Suede. Next time I'm definitely going to purchase like a shade lighter, I think, but I really do, again, I got this when I was tan, so I mean, you know, I still use it all the time because it's not very, I mean, it's full coverage, but if you like lightly dust it, it's fine. Love this. It comes with a compact, comes with a little puff. I only use this if I like take this in my bag for like a touch-up, otherwise I'm using a brush to apply it. But this is very nice. I love this. This is a great touch-up powder as well, so I'm definitely keeping this, and I would absolutely repurchase. I already have it in my Ulta like favorites list, so when I run out, I can repurchase. About some bronzers and some blushes. Before we talk about that, I do have one highlighter I want to mention. Highlighter is something I hoard. I have a lot. My highlighter drawer is very scary, and I don't use creams or liquids a lot. The ones that I do have, I just don't really reach for them, even though I do love them. It's just a product that I don't really see where it fits in my routine. So when I do use them, it's very often. But I do want to finish this Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. There's still a good bit left in here. You know, she does her thing. I think I am going to keep this with my concealers, though, just because I like to mix it with my concealers. And I feel like she has a better chance of being seen if she's in my complexion drawer rather than my highlight drawer. Yay. Okay, blushes and bronzers. I have one blush that I would like to talk about. It is a cream or like liquid blush. It's from P. Louise. It's the Cheek of It blush in the shade Apricot Smoothie. I've used a ton of this. I love these Cheek of It blushes. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of this packaging, but this one does just get used on me. And if I ever wanted to use it on somebody else, I would just pop this off, squeeze some out, and then pop it back on. It's that easy. You know, you can even throw these away. It's fine. I love this so much. Some people say there's smells. Mine doesn't smell. I mean, people say it smells bad, like if you keep the applicator on there, but mine doesn't smell bad. I absolutely love this stuff. I use the crap out of it. I like it to use as a blush. I like it to pat on my lips. I like it to mix in with my concealer. It's just good. She's a multi-use product, and I love her. My bronzers, the liquid ones, I do have 3. Okay, they're all kind of like the same type of product, which is kind of crazy. The first one is from Makeup Revolution. It's the Simpsons collab. I would definitely say that at one time this was my most used bronzer, but again, I know she's getting up there in age and I just kind of want to finish her. I don't want her to go bad. The sticker's kind of starting to go off, but I have used a good bit of her, I feel like, and I wouldn't mind finishing her up and just saying goodbye, even though she's one of my favorite formulas. I don't have a ton of like liquid or cream blushes, or I do have a lot of cream blushes. Bronzers is what I meant. While I do have like a fair amount, I don't have a lot. I would just love to say goodbye to her, but I'm not just going to throw her out now. She still has some left and I love the formula. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Contour Wand. Girl, I know you don't have this much in here. Ew, there's a hair on her. Okay, that's more like it. Air keeps getting back in this one like crazy, but there's how much I've really used of it. I could probably squeeze out more than that, but I use this all the time. I really love the formula on this one, and I would love to finish her up and buy another one. I would definitely repurchase this. I can't repurchase this anymore because they don't make it. I'm not going to repurchase the Tarte Highlight one. My gosh, why do I keep forgetting to tell you all this? And I already have another one of these in a different shade, so I would always repurchase these. I love P. Louise. These cheek fits are really nice. This Tarte Sculpt Tape contour wand, this is the shade Warm Bronze. It is way too dark for me now, but when I tan, it's perfect. I've actually used quite a bit of this up. I definitely already want to repurchase a lighter shade to use because that is just scary right now. Like, one dot is even terrifying for me. I've used it recently. I was like, whoa, no. Yeah, no. But I do like it. I love the formula during the summertime. This was my go-to. I used it like every day, clearly. And I just really enjoy it. So I would love to be able to finish that up and even buy another shade eventually. They're just kind of pricey, and I don't know if I'm going to spend money on a pricey product. Just because I have so many bronzers at the moment, I don't really care for it to be a liquid bronzer. I do have a lot of powders I'm trying to finish up. We're trying to use. I don't really have any of Hit Pan on as far as powders go, but I would love to like just use them up before I go crazy on liquids. Do you know what I mean? Then I do have a couple of powders as far as blushes and bronzers go that I would like to finish up. This is my NYX Avatar Pandora in Paradise palette. Love this. These are very similar to like the ColourPop Super Shock formulas. You get 4 blushes and 2 highlighters in here. I would love to finish this pink shade up. This one is Elucus, and don't know if you can see, but I've got a pretty big dip in there going. The other one's not really, but I do love these. These are just hard for me to figure out how to use. You have to have a very dense brush or use your fingers, and I'm not the biggest fan of that, especially not with a blush. So I do struggle to find out how to use these, but I do love them. If you can get the color payoff there, they're stunning. So I would love to finish this one. Look at that. These are beautiful. That's my first ever yellow blush, and I was just blown away. They're absolutely stunning. The highlighters are beautiful. I just love these so much. A stunning wash of color. I love them. I would love to finish up the pink one because it's my favorite in there. And then the bronzer I would like to finish is in my All-Star Physicians Formula palette. I would love to finish up my original one. I did buy the Sunkissed original bronzer, like in a single one though, because I know when I finish this up I'm gonna want another one. So I bought him for when I do finish this up because I use this all the time. It's so good. I don't care for the matte one as much unless it's summertime because it is a bit deeper, and like if I were to use it now, it's a bit scary by itself. So I go very sparingly with this unless it's summertime. I love to use this one. This is my travel face palette. However, when I finish that bronzer, it probably won't be, just because I brought it for the conveniency of I know I love this bronzer, and I wouldn't pack another blush, wouldn't pack another highlighter, wouldn't pack another powder, because I know that I just like this palette, but I think I love it so much because of the original bronzer. Like when I run out of that, I'm not going to want to use that bronzer and take another one with me, so I don't know. I'll probably end up taking another palette when I travel after I run out, but I know I'm going to finish that up quick. I could just buy another one, but why would I do that and just get rid of the whole palette? Do you know what I mean? So I will keep repurchasing single bronzers until I run out of other shades in this palette. But the bronzer, the original bronzer in there is what I think I will finish because I've hit significant ban. I have 4 setting / fixing sprays I think I can finish this year. I think. And one skincare spray. So oh, I bit my tongue. The skincare spray I would like to finish this year, oh my god, ow, is the Wet n Wild Take Your Vitamins Super Nutrient Face Mist. I love this stuff. I love this stuff in the morning time. Really makes me feel like my skin is refreshed. And they did send this to me in like a big gift box for free. It loves me so much it just wants to attack my face. But yeah, I love this stuff. Really nice, and I would love to finish this year. And I would love to buy a backup for myself and buy my mom one because I know she likes it. I like to spoil my mom, so I would like to buy her one as well if they still make it. But I'm not really sure about that. I do have one setting spray I'd like to finish up. It is the ABH Dewy Set setting spray. Again, you can kind of see like she's up to like right there. She's about halfway through. I really enjoy her, and she's getting a bit up there in age, but it is a really good setting spray. I've held on to this for so long and used it very sparingly because I know she's a bit pricey. And because I've just had other ones I've been reaching for that aren't as pricey. So, you know. But yeah, I would love to finish her up this year and finally say goodbye. I probably won't, like, just trash this when it's gone because I love the sprayer, and I'll probably put something else in here. Yeah, because she's absolutely beautiful, but I would love to finish this up this year finally, as I know she's getting a bit up there in age. The last three are fixing sprays, and I have, these are all actually pretty affordable ones. This one was a limited edition Revolution one that came in their Game of Thrones advent calendar. It is the fixing spray, Game of Thrones fixing spray. It does have some glitter in there. Look at that pink glitter. It's very beautiful, but I actually love the kind of iridescence and sparkle that it gives my face. And how can you tell how much I have right here? She's down to like right there. It is a miniature size, so I know I could finish this quickly. I also really like this one for spraying my pigments, okay? My sparkle pigments, like the one that's on my lid. I did spray it with that one today, and it really just helps the intensity, I feel like. So I do feel like I can run out of her. As well as my NYX Bear With Me. Now I use this one as a primer spray, as a setting spray, as a fixing spray, refreshing spray. It's an all-in-one, baby. I love it. And I definitely will be repurchasing this one. I would love if they came out with like a full size of this because I love it, but that's just not gonna happen, okay? I know it's not. Unfortunately. I don't know. Would I? I don't know, because again, I have more affordable ones that I like, but it is good. I mean, you know, I'm definitely not saying it's not perfect, but when I hit more pans, if I run out of more shades, I will. If I don't run out of more shades, that tells me that I just kept it to get along for the ride for the bronzer. And the NYX palette is no longer available. It was limited edition, so unfortunately, I can't repurchase that. But this one I absolutely would. It's totally worth it in my opinion. It's really good. Doesn't have a scent. It sits really nicely on the face. It really helps to melt those powder products in after you apply them. And I just really enjoy it. Does Revolution even make this calming fixing spray with cannabis sativa anymore? Because this is a sensitive skin girlie's dream. It's almost gone, and it's really sad. Oh wait. What is that? Do y'all see that thing floating around in there? No, you can't. But now you'll see like the little pieces of stuff floating around in there. What is that? Yeah, look at that. Is that supposed to be in there? I don't know, but it still works fine, but that's kind of, is that supposed to be in there? I don't know if that's supposed to be in there. But before I start my makeup, if I'm ever having like a bad skin day and my face is turning super red, this always calms it down. Like, it does such a good job. I just don't know. Are those supposed to be in there? It doesn't say. I'm gonna have to do some research. I have a feeling those things aren't supposed to be in there, and y'all are witnessing like some mold or something in my stuff. So okay. Absolutely repurchase the NYX one. I don't even know if they still make this, and I don't know if that's supposed to be in there. The formula has changed color a little bit. It's making me want to throw up. I don't want to look at it. I don't know if that's supposed to be in there or not, okay? But if they do make it, I would definitely repurchase. Oh my god, how off-putting. Because I do like the formula. How have I never noticed that before? I don't know. Okay, we're finally on to lips. It is the last thing, and I have 5 products here. Yeah, 5 I'm hoping to finish. Probably not gonna happen, but this one I know can. This is from Sparky Cat Cosmetics. They are my love bugs. I love Sparky Cat Cosmetics. I do have a discount code with them if you want to use it. It's code Lissa. It's not affiliated. Just want to let y'all know. I do love them so, so much. Look at that. It's a cotton candy lip balm, and I only have that much left. Sparky, I'm almost done. And the reason is because I use this every day right before I do my makeup. I apply this. This is the first step in my makeup routine. And when I'm done with her, I'm probably going to have to repurchase because it smells amazing, makes my lips feel amazing, and come on now. This packaging, so cute. I love her so much. Look. Instant hydration. I just love it so much. I have 2 lip liners that I'd like to finish this year. I have the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner. I've used the crap out of her, y'all. She's like a little nub now. I'm gonna have to sharpen her again. But I use her all the time. She's my go-to. If I ever don't know like what shade I want to use for lip liner, it's her. I actually have a hard time finding her in my lip liner basket now because she's so short. She gets lost amongst the masses. But this is my Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin lip liner. I do think I could finish this one up this year too. And I'm gonna have to sharpen him as well. This is my favorite Cool Tone lip liner. These are my most 2 used lip liners, so I do think, again, with consistency, I can use them up. I think that is the key here. And then I have a gloss I would love to use up this year. This is the Pineapple Prosecco gloss from Bath & Body Works. I usually keep this one in my purse, so she does get used up, but I just love the smell of it. It's a nice clear gloss. I'd love to use it up and bring out another one because I do have quite a few of those Bath & Body Works clear glosses. And then this guy. This is my P. Louise Protect Your Pout Vanilla Latte. It's like the lip conditioner, I think. You get like the lip oil and the lip conditioner and the Bad Bee duos. Are we allowed to cuss anymore on YouTube? I don't know, because I heard somebody say that like they're really cracking down on that. So Bad Bee duos, Juice Box duos, these are my favorites. This is Vanilla Latte. Again, if you kind of squeeze her, like I'm getting down there, okay? I'm getting, oh, she smells so good. I will definitely repurchase, wow. I would definitely repurchase the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner, even though I think they're discontinuing them. So if I'm going to do that, I probably need to do that now, if they even still have them. Oh my god. Okay, you know, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And the Jeffree one, I don't know. I probably won't repurchase it just because, meh. I could find another one, but it is really nice. Like, the formulas are great on both of those. Sparky Cat, gonna repurchase. I was trying to think, like, what else did I have? Because I keep forgetting to tell you guys if I would repurchase. These Juice Box duos from P. Louise, always going to be a repurchase. I have like 4 of these still waiting. They're in the chamber. They're just waiting to be put out. And then these Bath & Body Works clear glosses. I don't know what it is about them. I just like them. They're not sticky. They're very thin. I really like them. They give a nice glossy effect to the lips. I enjoy them. And they smell good. So, you know. But yeah, these are great. I love these. They even have like a little keychain, the little P. Louise. The Pelouse that you can hook on your bag, and I really like them. They make my lips feel great. I enjoy that I can layer like a lip balm or like a chapstick and then put that on top and it lasts even longer. So I just really enjoy these, and those are all the products that I have that I'm hoping, cross your fingers, girl, cross your fingers, to finish up this year. I hope it wasn't too long of a video. Regardless, I hope you guys stuck around to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. So one last announcement. I did make the executive decision to trash that Makeup Revolution fixing spray, as I'm just a bit worried that that's not supposed to be in there and I don't want to use that on my face again. So she's gone from the collection. I'm not even putting her in the empty bin because she's not empty. I just tossed her in the trash. Good riddance. I loved it. I'm so sad, but I have other products that I know work for my sensitive skin. So in the end here, I would not like to use that on my skin again. Just want to let you guys know I threw her out, okay?